Hi, this week's topic is about how to improve your sprinting speed. The muscles who are most activated while you're sprinting are your hip extensors, hip flexors, and your hamstrings. Studies have shown that even if you will perform eccentric hamstring exercises, your muscles are not as activated, or the firing rate is lower than if you would perform the sprinting movement. That's why I want to focus on that. First of all, you have to decide if you want to work on acceleration or your max speed, because then you need to pick different exercises. Your sprinting speed is the combination of your stride length and stride frequency. As higher your frequency, as quicker you are. You can't really generalize that for your stride length because it has to be kind of optimal. If it's too short, it's not beneficial, and if it's too long, it you kind of lose the power you just generated, because you're more stuck and it's not like a smooth movement. If you want to work on your acceleration, you should add weight, add resistance, because then with additional weight, the muscle activity in your knees and hip extensors are providing more explosive power. For example, you can add do a sled pulls, or you can work with resistant bands, but you can also do uphill sprints, because with uphill sprints your stride length is reduced, and so your knee extensors have to work harder to generate the power you want to achieve with working on acceleration. If you want to work on max speed, then you kind of need to think the other way around, because you want to work more on the actual movement and your neuromuscular connection. And here we can do, for example, downhill sprints, or that the band is gonna pull you. So it's more like flying sprints, and that you increase sprints. Sorry, I mean pulling sprints, that someone is pulling you. So your frequency kind of stays the same, but your stride length is getting increased. And that's how, if you combine both exercises, you're gonna work on acceleration, but also on max speed. So you need to make sure that you incorporate both exercises, and also plyometric exercises show benefits, but resistance training as well. But the highest, you always have to include sprints if you want to get quicker in sprinting.